Samantha from Visual Eye Candy's Reviews just for you. Samantha Winnipeg. Just going to talk to you about cutting your lace on your wig. I got this wig from a store online. This one Kenzie blonde wig. This one is by Zuri Hollywood. Full circle hand-tied wig, the moon part it's called. So I got that in the mail today. Your lace. This lace is really nice. It's in a bigger cap, so it's easier to work with. It has some wonderful baby hairs. See the moon shape or the rounded full circle hand-tied area that they've put into the wig. It's a longer wig. So here's some of the tools you can use. You want to make sure you pin down your lace. You can use any type of scissors to comb away baby hairs. You can use like a really nice little makeup brush or maybe a brush for eyebrows. You can use these kind of scissors. These are fabric scissors. They make kind of like a corrugated edge, to be a straight across edge cut, because what's going to happen is going to shape, like you want to stay with the shape of the hairline, right? So you want to cut along where the hairline is, so it stays with the shape of your actual forehead, or when you put your wig on, it looks more natural. This lace goes all the way right close to where your ears are, right across the forehead and on the other side. So you want to make sure you put your wig on your foam head, or maybe styrofoam mannequin head. Put it on there so you can guesstimate how much you want to take off. So if you want to use, you can use I prefer to use rounded scissors. You can use nail scissors or rounded scissors. I use great big scissors, which I think is kind of like too much. I think these are too big. These ones I've used in the past, which is like I almost call them like crocodile or alligator scissors. This is some other kind of company, but these are like ones you would use in sewing. Crayola crayon scissors you could use too if you do what you want to do. I'm very comfortable with using very big scissors. Small ones, you want to take your time and you want to cut your lace, you know, because lace isn't in a complete line. It's kind of like almost like honeycomb, right? You got the honeycomb shape of the lace, and you want to kind of go regulate the cutting so that it's not straight across. So you put your wig on your foam, like harder mannequin head, canvas mannequin head. This one from Bobby Pins online. He makes some amazing wigs. So you take your preferably some kind of pin like this that's specifically for wig or lace wig or lace front wigs, or for lace. So I'm going to put it just probably one here, so that I can keep the lace in place while I'm cutting it. So you don't have to put it all the way in. So I can go like, and then I have the other one like this. And you really want to make sure the hair is combed out of the way. You can use like a barrette or something. This wig came like this, so you can see that there. So that's already out of the way for me, so that's great. So you can get all the little baby hairs. So this show kind of guesstimates how much you can cut off. I'm probably going to go about that much, so I'm still going to leave a little bit. So I'm going to show you I'm going to use these scissors here. Going to use these ones, and I'm just going to start, let's say, give or take down the middle like this. Just really simple. Just take your time. Don't rush it, because you want to make sure it cuts nice, right? You don't want to like cut away too much. You want to leave it so that it, it looks nice, right? And so that you have enough to work with. So I'm going to do it in sections so you can see. Just like this. And each time you cut a section, you can move it over and you can actually put it where you just cut it. Or you can take another pin, an area to have when you're cutting. So you have kind of like a goal, right? Oh, okay, well, I'm going to cut another little section here out to me. So I'll go like that. So cutting enough, like these little sections, I think this is better than going all in one full cut strip, like that, if that's what you want to do. But I've got it so that it's just enough that it's hitting the top there. If you feel these baby hairs are in the way, you can always just like smooth them back and you can tie the hair back more. So you can see that the progression, how it's working out. So I'm going to work on this one here. I'm just going to move this over and I'm going to put that there. So do this so that I can kind of give me a goal on where I'm cutting and it's holding the lace in place, right? So you can keep going with that and you can just basically keep cutting. So probably the next step would be right there. So you know, so I'm going to cut this one. I'm using curved scissors for this because I find clean look. All right, so let's see here. So you can see this is all hand tied. So beautiful. All right, so here. So I've taken that one out. So you can see that I've cut the first part of the lace there. I think I cut it across too much, but let's see. So you can go in there and you don't have to go like, you know, perfect. You can go in there and you can cut irregularly, like an irregular kind of cut, because a hairline isn't perfect either, right? Like this is, you know, even though they're going straight across, I might pluck a little bit of hairs and stuff, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to go along with this one. And I'm going to cut in there. And just so now, I want to leave a little bit so that I'm not going too crazy with it. There we go. So there's some of the pieces there I've cut. This lace is really soft, so it's quite easy to cut. It's not too hard to cut at all. So you can see that I didn't go completely straight. I did a little bit of a, you know, irregular cut, right? But you can see all the baby hairs here, and I think that will look really nice. Always pin it back with a hairpin, or, you know, you can bring it up here and I can wrap it around the ponytail. So, like whatever you feel the easiest, what's going to be easiest for you. All right, so I'm going to take this pin out. I'm just going to move it down. I'm going to cut this part now. Lots of patience with this. You don't want to rush it, especially if you spend, you know, a couple $100 on a wig. I think this one was probably around $60 Canadian. I got this online. I can put the website link in the description box below in the video, so you can see that. So that's looking pretty good. It's coming along. So let's work on this side. It's nice to have this type of wig stand because you can turn it any way you want. You can tighten it if you want to keep it from moving, that kind of thing. So let's see here. So I'm going to move this down and we'll put that there. And I'm going to cut that through the middle, make a little section and cut it again. So this wig had quite a bit of lace front to it, so that's good. It had quite a bit of lace to work with, so that was great. This wig, I have to say, is very nice. It looks very good on. I'm very impressed with the construction of the wig. The wig cap is actually quite large, so it's been a fairly good size, and I can't complain. It's very comfortable on. It's not scratchy or anything, so that's great. So you can see that I've removed a lot of the lace here so far. But you can go in as far as you want. I recommend probably taking out the rest of this lace because you don't want any of this showing, right? And you can take your baby hairs and you can you can tweeze some of the baby hairs there, and so that you can actually put it against your skin with some kind of adhesive to keep the wig in place. All right, so I'm going to move the pin down, and I'm going to take like a comb, a little makeup brush or something. You can comb the hair out of the way like that, or you can use a pin and you can go like that and just move it out of the way, whichever works for you. If it's going to be in the way and it's bothering you, I'd recommend pinning it back. I'm just doing this as I go, so I'm just cutting that down. And I'm going to cut this one. And then we're going to cut this one here. So and there we go. Wow, look at all the pieces. It's like wig surgery. All my scissors and all the different things. I just have all these scissors laying out so you can kind of get an idea of what are all the different type of scissors that you can get, right? These ones just have a really nice curve to them, so they work really well for me. So I'll show you what these ones look like. I'm going to show you. These scissors are so big. I just feel like I'm going to cut the lace, like cut into the wig. I actually don't recommend these scissors, but I like how it's all irregular, like it's not a straight cut. So I mean, that's the benefits of that, right? So you can see how it cuts kind of jagged, right? Just a little bit more, right? So I have the last bit here on this side. So you can see there where I cut from the other part there with the scissors. Oh, this lace goes all the way to the back. So you have to turn your wig or your head, your mannequin head, every time you cut. So you have to be very careful. Saw a lot of tutorials online. I'll give credit to who I can from all the ones that I've saw, and they've inspired me to create these videos recently. I've done a lot of wig reviews in the past, but I don't think I've shown anyone on how to cut lace. So you can see how the cut is now. So that's great. So we made some pretty good progress here cutting the lace. So when you look at it on somebody, this is not going to look like you have an actual wig on. It looks like it. So let's bring down this. You can cut like this, and there's all the baby hairs, right? There's all the little baby hairs. It looks really pretty nice. And if you want to add in more, you can. It's really up to you. I still have this side to complete, but it generally gives you an idea what before and after you cut the lace and what it looks like. So you can just keep going You can turn your mannequin head down on its side like that. You can, you don't even have to use a mannequin head if you don't want to. You can just use you know, what you have around you. You can use your hand, like hold the wig and cut it. There's lots of different methods to do this. So it's really up to you, really, on what you want to do. So we have just a little bit more to go. So I'm going to cut this into probably maybe 3 sections. So I'll cut here and cut there and cut there. I'll do 4 sections so that I'm getting as close as I can without cutting the wig. If you don't have, you know, proper clip, I don't know where my clip is, so I'm just using these. You can use the pins and they can hold the hair back quite nicely. So I've cut these already. You can start wherever you've cut, you know, where you've cut your sections. So you can do it that way. So let's see here. So you can cut as irregular as you want. Not straight across, but you just kind of like want to go in and out. In and out, in and out kind of thing. Like just so that it's not a straight across cut, right? There we go. So you can see, I mean, I can get a little closer, but I want to leave a little bit, you know, so that I have something to work with. What if I want to glue the edges down or something? I don't know. So we'll see here. So there's those hairs. There we go. I just made sure everything's out of the way so that I'm not disrupting what's that I'm not cutting in any hair here or something, you know. So you can see here on the side. There's quite a bit on this side. Still need to be cut. So you can see here, it's very hard to cut this because you can't get in there. So you might have to flip this up. So you can have to flip it up or something. Flip it up and then cut it. So it really depends on what you want to do. But that's just a little bit left there. I mean, it's up to you if you want to cut that. It's so far back in the hairline, but it's really your call. So you can take out all your pins so you don't get them lost in your wig. You can use pins, hair clip, bobby pins, whichever you want to use. So you can see in conclusion that the cutting out the lace makes the wig look really nice. So then if you're not happy, you want more baby hairs, you can you know, cut accordingly. You know, you can, you know, take all these out, or you can put that back. Or if you want to leave it and you don't want to cut, excuse me as I hit my lamp here, you can leave little baby hairs in there so that it looks quite nice and natural, and pluck wherever you need that's needed to be to give the hairline more of a realistic look. You can put eyeshadow or shadow in there, whatever your scalp color is, darker or lighter tone in your skin. But I have to say this wig is pretty nice. I'm impressed by the quality of it. It's very soft. It's a Kenzie wig I got from Zuri Hollywood, I think it's called. So it's pretty nice. But this one is a full circle hand knotted wig. This you don't have to keep up there. You can actually take it down. The construction of the wig's really nice. I'm really impressed by the quality here. You can see. But yeah, you can do quite a bit with this specific wig, you know, like you can cut it to what you want it. You could dye it or tone it with different products that are on the market. If you don't like this kind of yellow, I actually like this yellow, this blonde wig. It looks really nice on. It's a great color. It's super soft and super really impressed by it. Well, hopefully this helps you in your journey in cutting lace in a lace front wig. You can tell that the wig is all hand tied. You can see out right there how nicely tied it is. You can't, it's just so well put together, this one. I'm really impressed with it. Well, anyways, thank you for watching my video on how to cut your lace front wig. So you can see that I have some other lace from another wig that I had dyed like a purple tone color. And you can see how soft the lace is. All kinds of laces come different consistencies or how they feel. So this, I find this isn't very scratchy on my skin at all. But you can tell that the lace has been installed in the wig, and this has all been hand tied to give the illusion of a real wig or real hair that you're wearing, right? All right, thank you for watching my video. My name is Samantha, and this is Visual Eye Candy's tutorial on how to cut a front laced wig. All right, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.